Ow! What's happening, guys? Dave the Film Junkie here. We are live. Everything looking good. Everything looking fine and dandy. Streams are good. Everything good. Got my water. We're good. What's happening, guys? How's everybody doing today? On your June 17th, right? Yeah, 17th, 2020. We live. What's going on? Let's see. Is the live chat working? What's going on here? StreamYard. Update it. There we go. What's going on? We are live, Dan the Man. What's going on, Batman? What's going on, Matt? I'm just going to call you Matt. Yo, Sinfinity. Jester, Eric, Ivan. Ahoy! Ahoy, ahoy! It's my best Jesse Eisenberg, Lex Luthor. There's a joke there, Nate. Easy with the jokes there, buddy. Easy. I hope they explored Dick Grayson's death. I don't know if they're going to explore it, but they're going to, I mean, he said hint. What's going on, Comedic Genius? I wonder if he has. What's going on, Ryan? Super Batsy. Yeah. What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing today? We good? It's hump day. We're already halfway through the week at least, right? That's good. I'm telling you what, it feels like Thursday today. So I'm just like, I'm watching you on my brand new 4K. Oh, you have a 4K TV? Look at you go. Look at you go. What was I going to talk about? I was going to talk about something before we jumped into the topics, and I should have wrote it down. See, it's supposed to write it down. We should write things down, and I totally forgot. Anybody being canceled today? What's canceled? I mean, I see. Okay, why are Mexicans trending? What the hell, man? It's my people. What's going on? Seeing Mexican trend. What the hell? Why is? Okay, I don't know why. Oh. Photo, okay, interesting. So what? Black speaker, but I don't know, something with the BLM protests, and I guess I don't know. Don't cancel Mexicans, okay? That's half of me, man. Don't cancel half of me. Interesting. Anyways, yeah. Hashtag Save DC Daily. Yeah, if there's different hosts, Wednesday is the best. The day, oh yeah, that's very true. That's very true. It was a Wednesday when that happened, so I'm doing pretty good. Just I mean, between the celebrity white guilt video and them taking and Quaker Oats taking away Aunt Jemima from the shelf, I mean, I think we solved racism. I think so, right? I think we're good. We can go home. We're good. We're totally good. I'm just kidding. It's just kind of funny how, that's now not going to be there. But hey, as long as they still sell that syrup in another kind of bottle, I guess we'll be okay. I guess Uncle Ben's next, not Peter Parker's Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben's rice. That's probably going to be the next thing to go. Do you think Snyder's going to use the original Steppenwolf design? Yes, of course I do. Yeah, that's pretty much what it's sounding like is going to be the case. Hopefully we get a little. Is Uncle Ben's rice already gone now? I don't know. Never stood a chance in 2020. Of course not. What are you talking about? And then the Atlanta PD is also trending because I guess there was another shooter. Somebody was shot again, and they charged the guy with felony murder. And if you watch the video, I don't know about you, it's kind of iffy on that one. So that's a little scary. Anyways, well, let's not talk about that. Let's all talk about happy thoughts. Happy. Man, I was gonna talk about something beforehand. Well, maybe I was just gonna talk about are we finally let's see. I woke up today with Sam, Fran, Max discussing which was the original Steppenwolf design. Yeah, there's all different. I mean, I guess I had that. That's coming, Ryan. That's definitely coming. They're going to get rid of the, I think that's good butter too. Yeah. Let's keep it to movies, right? Right, guys? Who's giving them the guns when I know, it's all pretty crazy though. It's all nutties. I just look at the trending list on Twitter and I just go, what is happening right now? But, Scientology is also trending for some reason. Kristen Stewart is going to play Princess Diana, which I could see that happening. She could definitely have the look. It's an interesting choice. Interesting choice to play Diana, Princess Diana. So, but I mean, let's face it though. Kristen Stewart really needs a winner. She needs a winner. Oh yeah, and then there's Danny Masterson. He's definitely going bye-bye. Danny Masterson, hide from that 70s show. What can you do? I mean, you got charged. I remember when all that took place, and what was it, like last year or something like that? And I figured it was just gonna be something that they settled and blah blah blah. But no, he got charged 3 for raping 3 women. What the hell, man? Crazy stuff. Just absolutely crazy stuff. Yeah, the Land O'Lakes Indian. Yeah, that's probably going to go bye-bye too. I can imagine. And that's good butter. Okay. But I guess, as long as they keep the recipe of the butter, we're all good. But anyways, guys, Underwater was decent. Underwater was decent. I think it was trying to be, I think I explained it when I watched Underwater. I think it was trying to be something more, but it didn't quite do it for me. Like I got it. Like for instance, the slow motion crazy shots, like the Snyder-y type shots that were happening. I thought like there wasn't. I thought they were kind of like, does that really need to be there? And then of course it was going into kaiju territory when you spoiler alert. But yeah, and it's just all crazy. It's just all crazy. But yeah, Underwater. It wasn't successful, sadly. It was a decent underwater monster movie though. Underwater was aliens. I don't know about aliens. It was definitely not aliens, Sam. It was alien, not aliens. There was no military. There was no Marines in there. So I would say it was like alien. Yeah. Which is probably what you meant. But, I don't know. It just felt like it was trying to, I know that's exactly what I'm saying, Jose. I'm a big time misogynist, of course, so what's going on, Rodrigo? Yeah, Krypton. Yeah, I mean, it was definitely going somewhere, and I was like, "Whoa, is this gonna like leave a cliffhanger or something like that, or whatever the hell?" But I don't know. She just needs a winner for sure after that one, and then of course Charlie's Angels. Yeesh, that one. Oh my God, that one. Can we discuss how much Jim Lee is a fantastic guy in this? Yes, of course. We could talk about it all the time. We could talk about how fan-fucking-tastic that guy is. Okay, Jim Lee. Come on now. That's why I said maybe bring. Okay, no, we don't have to bring every actress or actor into the DCU. No, we don't. We're good. She could stay. She could do her own thing. We don't need to bring her into because people have already said like, oh, she should play Batgirl or she should play Catwoman, and I'm like, shut up. Nope, we don't need her. We don't need her in the DCU. So let's pass on that. Just saying, yeah. Jim Lee's the GOAT. I want to buy him a drink. Yeah, I want to buy him 5, and then ask him a bunch of questions right after that. Right? That'd be pretty sweet. Keep her away from Pattinson. I know, right? Yeah. Who knows? I don't know how that relationship went. Right? Then they had like an off-screen relationship, didn't they? But I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I think that's what I want. I want to talk about that. Man, I feel like I was like wanting to talk about stuff. I mean, speaking of Pattinson, I'm loving the fact that we're actually seeing that article and his quotes going around today about him working out 5 to 6 times a week. I was glad I ran into that one yesterday and talked about it on the show. And then Kristen Stewart is Carrie Kelly. No. I mean, it would be perfect is the girl who played Beverly in It, young Beverly, of course. She'd be a good Carrie Kelly. I mean, she looks like she could just easily play that role. But anyways, I'm just glad that people were passing around that, him talking about his workout and how he wanted to get into like peak fitness. And he doesn't have to be like this big, huge Batman, of course. He's just going to be like a fit Batman. A more ninja-like, stealthy. That's what we're talking about. I know. I would love to have Jim Lee show up on the vodka stream. That would be one hell of a vodka stream. But I'm still waiting for that one guy, Melissa McCarthy as Carrie Kelly. I like where your head's at. Yeah, that would be awesome. Be kind of funny. Yeah, I know, and it's funny too because has John Campea mentioned anything about that article with Robert Pattinson? Anyone? Has he mentioned it? John Campea, you out there? Did you read that article where he talked about working out 5 to 6 days a week and even had his workout regimen and everything? Remember how pissed off? Remember how fucking pissed off that John Campea got? He got so pissed off that Pattinson wasn't working out. And he just went off. He went off on his show. And yeah, he was one of the people that got trolled by Pattinson. So has he mentioned, I don't watch his show. So Melissa McCarthy playing Solomon Grundy. Oh, that's so wrong. Yeah, he got super pissed about that. So I'm wondering if did he ever update it? He should. Hopefully he did. Damn it, he should. Oh, sorry, I forgot to do something here. And also we could talk about, you guys saw David Ayer's tweets, right? I just did a pre-show video about it, about him like chiming in about the dead Robin. This is what I love. I mean, like I said, guys, I remember I told you guys I was going to do like a David Ayer video, like an opinion video, like a regular type video. But I mean, he just every day, it seems like every day he's got something new. So I'm just going to update. I'm just going to do a new video every time he like does something. He says something that's pretty good when it comes to the Ayer cut. So I'm Robert Pattinson, asshole. Yeah, isn't that what he said? Man, he went off. You got to wonder, does he have people? Does he have people that he runs like the show points through or anything? I don't know. Yeah, pre-show. I don't think he does because I mean he just went off and it was just all it would take is somebody to go, hey, wait a minute, he might be trolling. He's done this before. But yeah, I mean I can only imagine he's probably not even gonna talk about it again. He probably doesn't even want to he doesn't even want to alliteration. He doesn't even want to David said Dick is dead, deal with it, dummies. Yeah. Oof, that's a lot of D's in there. His co-host wanted to die. Listen, I'm sure he did, man. I mean, it's like, just correct him. I mean, just be like, hey, relax. Okay. He's probably, let's wait and see what happens here. It doesn't sound like he was actually being serious. And a lot of us were like, no, he's just trolling. And sure enough, he was trolling. So I don't know. I just can't see Campea even doing an update. Maybe he'll do an update and be like, sorry that I got all and a little bug up my ass. His wife's out of his league. I don't even know what she looks like, to be honest. And I don't think I've ever seen his wife. Yeah. So yeah, he's dumb. You know, he's not going to do an update. Anyways, guys, let's start jumping into shit. Zack Snyder's Justice League gets a DC Fandome promo. I'm sure you guys already saw this. What's funny about this, I think Steven actually brought it to my attention, but Snyder, of course, look at it right there. Bam, got his very own DC Fandom promo, which is so awesome because I know there was, I think Krypton Cage, I think you made one, but they made one for him. So that's pretty good stuff. He dropped it on here last night, and I think he dropped it on Vero today as well. And I believe Deborah also dropped it on Vero. So, I mean, there you go, guys. Definitely something special planned here. I don't think anything's going to happen at Comic-Con now. If we're talking about a teaser or a trailer, I mean, I think yesterday I said it'd be awesome if there was a teaser. What did I say? No, like, what did I say yesterday? I think I said like a clip, or no, I said a teaser at Comic-Con, a full trailer at Fandom, and then like a clip or something for JusticeCon. But who knows? It doesn't seem like anything's going to be shown at JusticeCon. He's just going to talk to fans and stuff, which is, that's perfectly fine too. But definitely something's going to happen here. And I mean, we already got Momoa and Wan going to be doing something, and the various other. I think Dwayne Johnson confirmed that he's going to be part of a panel when it comes to Fandom, talking about Black Adam and everything. So I mean, who knows what else? Maybe they'll get Annie Muschietti. Maybe get some Ezra. I don't know. Maybe Ben Affleck will chime in and say something. Cavill might be there. They might talk about something with Superman, his Superman sequel. That'd be sweet. That's what we're kind of hoping. Maybe that's the perfect place to announce it. If Affleck is definitely going to come back and do his Batman script, whether it's in series form or his movie or any kind of form that he wants to do it in, maybe they'll announce that there too. I mean, there's endless possibilities and speculation that we have. I mean, I tell you what, definitely. I got my few hours of clout before the official one dropped. Yeah, you did. I know. You were ahead of the curve with that. Is that the only one that uses a main? I don't know. Probably. Yeah, because it's blue, right? That blue, it's kind of like that DC blue. So it might be the only one. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know if that's like hinting at anything, but I know we were looking at the Justice League poster and it had the green font and people were kind of going, what? What? What's going on with that? So I don't know, but I'm just glad that he actually got his own promo. So, I mean, it just shows how much they're backing it. And it's pretty great stuff. We got to be happy for him. Got to be definitely happy for him. So, I just expect a full-on trailer there. I don't think that anything's going to happen at Comic-Con then. I mean, it just makes sense. And I wouldn't be surprised if last minute, like Marvel ends up doing their own thing too. You know, Feige was probably like, I don't know when he saw that. But they'll probably just take over Comic-Con then. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. You just think like DC would have some kind of presence there, but who knows, man? Who just really knows? Affleck plus Leto, making yellow, the Batman. It's blue like my balls. Yeah, I know. Shit, that's what it's representing. Pretty much. You hit the sack with the knuckles on that one, man. We definitely have had blue balls for that long. What I found notable was that this is the first time he used the DC logo since 2017. Oh yeah, I remember that. Remember that when Zack Snyder's tweet of his DC fandom promotion got the most oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think Steven actually brought that to my attention, was the fact that the engagement on Snyder's tweet had more engagement than all the other DC promo trailers. So there you go. That just shows you right there how excited people are for this fucking thing, man. I tell you what. So, Blandum. Ha 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 ha. This guy. They should give Batfleck one movie with Deathstroke. Yeah, it just depends on if he wants to do it or not. It's not the fact. Remember, we got to remember. I'm pretty sure 100% that AT&T and Warner Media want Ben Affleck to come back and do it. And they have a Batman script right there, just sitting there, being untouched and unloved. But it's up to Mr. Affleck if he wants to do it. It's up to him. It's up to him. You're excited for Carrie Kelly? Well, I mean, we don't know if we're going to see her, but hopefully we do. That'd be pretty interesting. There's no time for Kevin F to do anything too short of notice. Yeah, you're right. They're just going to take over Comic-Con. Nothing wrong with that. They could take over Comic-Con. DC's got their own thing. I think, yeah, like we were discussing yesterday, Army of the Dead trailer. Well, I'm sure they're going to show that trailer, but I don't know if they're going to have to rearrange some things in that trailer. But, we'll talk about that in a little bit. I think you guys kind of know what I'm alluding to right now. Jim Carrey as Batman, that'd be interesting. Why not? In an alternate multiverse, why not? So, but let's talk about Zoe Kravitz talks Catwoman. She was on a podcast, I guess recently. Did I not? Okay, there we go. So I'm going to bring up this one, and I know sometimes we don't like this website, but they have it. So, right, this is from Batman on Film, but she was just on the Happy, Sad, Confused podcast with Josh Horowitz, and they asked her a bunch of questions, and here's some quotes right here. She said, "I've been reading the Year One comic. It's wonderful. It's great. It's great." So she said it's great twice. That's a good sign. It's like super badass. It is. It's badass. Man, she's just repeating herself. I mean, I'm not gonna say that it's not. I mean, it's pretty much, it's one of my favorite Batman books out there. So I mean, it's been long hinted that that Reeves is gonna take some elements out of there, as well as Long Halloween, maybe Dark. I don't know, Dark Victory, maybe, I don't know. But he's mentioned that Long Halloween and Dark Victory were like his favorite books, but you got to know that he's going to bring out something. And then she talks about on seeing Robert Pattinson in the suit as Batman. She said, "Oh, it was amazing. He's Batman when he's wearing the costume. He's Batman." She likes to repeat herself. It's interesting. You really don't get used to seeing Batman walk past you. We've all grown up with this character, so it's like a pinch me moment all the time. He's wonderful. He's really wonderful. She really does like to repeat herself. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, she's not going to say it sucks. Of course she's not going to say it sucks. Why would she say that? She's going to do great. She's fine. I trust Matt Reeves as well as you guys should. Come on. And then she talked about her cat suit. So here's what she had to say about the cat suit, which apparently, I guess we would have seen it already if it wasn't for the stupid lockdown. Fucking COVID. It's funny. I really didn't think about how difficult it is to make something like a cat suit original. Like, how do you reinvent the jean jacket, you know? But Jacqueline Duran, our everything costume designer, is just a genius. It was cool to be part of the process because sometimes with films this big, it could be very much put on this, stand over there, say this. And Matt Reeves, and Matt is very much about process. The whole thing designing the suit began with conversations between Matt, and Jacqueline. We kind of birthed this thing together, and there are references to the year of the comic we're dealing with. It's cool. If this COVID blah 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 hadn't happened, we've already seen it by now. I love it. So yeah, guys, we would already seen the cat suit right now. I just wonder, why hasn't Matt Reeves just dropped it already? I mean, we're all sitting there. I mean, we lockdown and everything like that. It's like, come on, Matty, put it out there. You know, get some fucking nerd boners going for shit's sake. Just saying, meow is right. There's something, yeah. Zoe Kravitz is hot. There's a hotness about her. She's a little petite. I mean, and look at the gene pool that she comes from. I mean, Lenny Kravitz and Lisa Bonet. I mean, my God, she definitely does have a sexiness to her. And then what else did she say? On the film in general, she said, Matt Reeves is absolutely the man for this job, and the script is phenomenal. Miss Kravitz also said it was a bummer to be right in the middle of filming and then having to shut down. However, I'm pretty sure her way to resume shooting is about to come to an end, as Batman on Film has been told that filming of the Batman will resume early July. Yeah, I was mentioning that last night, where they pretty much gave it the go ahead for it to start filming in July. I think Matrix 4 is also going to do that. Jurassic World 3 or Jurassic Park 6, whatever you want to call it. Jurassic World, Dominion or whatever the hell it's called. That's going to also resume shooting, and they're taking like the careful precautions and all that fun stuff. So yeah, she's tight. She's pretty good. She's pretty good, guys. Why not? You know? But so yeah, that's pretty exciting stuff. So hopefully we'll see that cat suit pretty soon. I mean, obviously there's going to be images somewhere. There's probably a camera test somewhere around there. I don't know. I was just kind of hoping that during this lockdown, during the whole quarantine thing, that Matt Reeves would have given us something beautiful and awesome to look at as we were, losing our minds, staying at home, even though I didn't really, I never really did the quarantine thing that much. On the weekends I did, but I normally just stay at home because I have no life. Zoe's amazing in Big Little Lies. I never even saw Big Little Lies. I heard it was a good show, but I didn't check her out on that. The first time I came across Zoe Kravitz was actually Californication, which is funny because that's the first time I came around. I found out who Ezra Miller was, but Zoe Kravitz had a brief recurring character in season 5. Yeah, season 5 of Californication. And I was just like, oh wow, Kravitz, there she is. Look at her. Wow, that's her parents. Well, no shit. That's why she's got that exotic sexiness to her. That's pretty cool. So yeah, that was the first time I saw her. Yep, she was in Mad Max. She pops up in everything. She was in the Hunger Games movies. I don't know what else. She's been in all kinds of stuff, and I know she does a lot of TV work. Wonder which universe will do Poison Ivy first. That's a good question. I'm not too sure. Odds that Zoe Kravitz licks licks Battinson, licks him like Michelle Pfeiffer's. Is it Divergent? Not Hunger Games. Divergent. Lenny Kravitz was in Hunger Games. There it is. Sorry. You're right. No. It was Divergent. I get those two mixed up because they're kind of the same. A little bit. But no, Lenny Kravitz was in Hunger Games. Yes, and there you go, in First Class. There you go. I was trying to remember, and she's also in Fantastic Beasts. So she's very much been in many franchises already. Right there, she's been part of the X-Men franchise, the Divergent franchise, the Fantastic Beasts franchise, and now she's going to be part of the Batman franchise. What the hell? She is a high-demand woman, that's for damn sure. There we go. Yeah. Let's see, almost messed up that one. Jeez. Good job, Dave. Well, you know, when things are live, sometimes your brain just goes. Oh, really, Jester? You thought Hunger? You think Divergent's better, huh? Huh? That's fine. I don't think I saw the last Divergent movies. I lost interest. I saw all the Hunger Game movies, and those are pretty good. But I didn't see the last. I think it was. Didn't they do just like one more or two more? I think the last one I saw was the one that like flopped, which was just random. Like the movie just didn't do well. It just flopped. So, yep, you're right. Jeffrey Wright was also in Hunger Games. Yeah, look at that. Everybody's just crossing paths with each other. The main guy from Divergent should be Robin, Nightwing, or Batman Beyond. Maze Runner? I never saw Maze Runner. Never got into those. Never got into those movies either. I heard they were pretty decent. But yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer, you're absolutely right. When it comes to my favorite Catwoman, it's all about the Pfeiffer. But, you know, I'm not saying that Halle Berry wasn't up there too. My God, I mean, just with that costume alone. Yeah, see, I didn't see Maze Runner, Divergent. I think Hunger Games was the best one out of those three, Jay, to be honest. All right, now I keep forgetting to put the ticker up. Damn it. Boop, there we go. My bad. But anyways, let's talk about the third topic, which is Chris D'Elia in hot water. Yep. God, man, Snyder just can't catch a break with all controversy, right? Jesus Christ. Because if you guys didn't know, Chris D'Elia, comedian Chris D'Elia. Here's the headline right here. Comedian and actor Chris D'Elia accused of sexual misconduct. Actor and stand-up comedian Chris D'Elia is facing multiple accusations of sexual misconduct after several women came forward with personal accounts alleging D'Elia groomed them when they were underage. Ouch! Not only was it that it's sexual misconduct and all that stuff, but the fact that underage, that just makes it so much worse. My God. I mean, yes. I mean, even look at the Vulture headline right here. Has been accused of sexual harassment and misconduct, including soliciting nudes from minors by a growing list of women this week. So this is not good. Not too good. Sucks because I think it was right after we got done right here. We got right after Film Junkie Live yesterday. Where all of a sudden I see Chris D'Elia trending on Twitter. And I just went, oh, man, no. Because I like Chris D'Elia. I do like Chris D'Elia. I think he's pretty funny. He's not – sometimes he's a little bit like, yeah, okay. Yeah. But his podcast is funny. And I like him and Brian Callen going off like back and forth with each other. Guys, he was using way too many napkins. But fun little fact about Chris D'Elia, how I got to know who Chris D'Elia is. I actually saw Chris D'Elia – I don't know, probably, I would say about 7 or 8 years ago. I saw Chris D'Elia at the Laugh Factory in Hollywood. Me and a bunch of my friends went to the Laugh Factory, and sometimes they have like a special guest that just pops in, and the special guest was Dane Cook. So that was kind of cool because there are people that literally would pay hundreds of dollars to go watch him in an arena, and I got to see him for $25, and I was literally like probably about 8 feet from him because we were pretty close. And of course, we got picked on by the comedians and everything, and that was pretty fun. But my friends left, and me and my girlfriend at the time, we stayed to the very end, and it was like 1:00 in the morning, and Chris D'Elia shows up wearing like this big leather jacket and like wearing these boots and stuff like that. And to be honest, he was one of the funniest ones of the entire night because this fight almost started happening in the crowd. These two girls, they were ghetto as fuck, who just started freaking just yelling at each other, and they got in a fight, and the bouncer ended up just throwing them both out. But D'Elia was doing like a commentary of the fight. It was pretty hilarious, and he was like mocking them and stuff like that and doing their voices. That's right. He was on Workaholics. Didn't he play a pedophile? Oh, God. He did, didn't he? Oh, no. That's right. I forgot about that. I forgot he played that. And also, wasn't he in like the series called You? Was he in a series called You where he also played the same thing? What the hell? Sorry, I dropped my little pen. Didn't he also play like a little pervy guy like that too? Or he was like some kind of stalker or something like that? I don't know what the napkins thing is. Is that like a Chris D'Elia joke? I don't know. Play to your strengths. Bieber made Chris D'Elia famous. Is that what happened? I didn't know that. I remembered that every money in the world replaced Kevin Spacey because of things that like that. I know. Do you think they're? I don't know. Damn, Chris, you're looking pretty bad right now. I know it's really bad. And of course, he hasn't said anything yet. I checked his Twitter, and the last tweet he did was, I guess, like somebody sent him a video of their little kid like watching his last special and just laughing his ass off. Of course, people were making all kinds of memes about that, which was like, oh, shut up. Come on, people. Don't do that. Don't do that. The Netflix interns are furiously cutting him from the trailer as we speak. That's probably what's going to happen. I just can't imagine. It just sucks that what would they end up doing? That I don't think they can just do reshoots and replace him real quick. I mean, I know he's the helicopter pilot. He plays the helicopter pilot when it comes to the group. I just don't know how much he's in it like by himself. But according to I think Colbert, because he went to he gave a statement to TMZ. Shit. Let's pull that up then. I want to see what he had to say about that. Let's see. Hold on. Okay, TMZ. He gave okay. He denied it, of course. I mean, he's not going to just flat out say it. That's a bad picture of him. Okay, so that's a terrible picture. So he did give. I should have pulled that one up. So here we go. All right. Okay. Chris D'Elia knowingly denies knowingly texting minors. So yeah, this could all be a setup. I mean, maybe he didn't even know. Which, of course, I have all these right there. I guess they're emails. He tells TMZ, I know I've said and done things that might have offended people during my career, but I never knowingly pursued any underage women at any point. All my relationships have been both legal and consensual, and I have never met or exchanged any inappropriate photos with the people who have tweeted about me. So he finishes by saying, that being said, I am... Of course, he apologizes still. I am truly sorry. I was a dumb guy who absolutely let myself get caught up in my lifestyle. That's my fault. I own it. I have been reflecting on this for some time. Now I promise I will continue to do better. All right. Well, I mean, that's a good statement. I mean, of course, he had to still throw an apology. It just almost sounds like when he does that. With that being said, I'm truly sorry. It's like, okay, but you just said you didn't do it. I mean, if you were having consensual exchanges of text messages and pictures or something like that, nothing to be sorry about. But I mean, everybody has to say they're sorry nowadays. So, I mean, there is that. Thank you, Steven. Thank you for doing that. Luckily, it was like right there, which I should have already had it up. But I'm not that great at my job. He's been calling out cancel culture a lot lately. I noticed that. So I kind of wonder how he's going to approach this when it comes to his podcast. That's what I'm wondering. Yeah, see, that's the thing. That's the thing, man. That's the thing. The fact that he still had to go like, with that being said, I'm sorry. It's like, dude, did you have to? I mean, that's the thing. The fact that he's been going after cancel culture and all that stuff, and then he gave into it. He gave into it. He shouldn't have given into it. People got to stop giving into it to the mob. Stop doing that. Yes, exactly. Drew Brees is on he's going to go on an apology tour. He's going to go to you know what's going to happen? Drew Brees is going to go to every stadium that he visits. He's going to fucking kneel. He's going to kneel. He's going to end up kneeling. Watch. You watch. He's going to end up kneeling for the I almost said the Pledge of Allegiance, the national anthem. He's probably going to end up kneeling. God damn. I swear. Don't bend the knee. I know there's going to be a bunch of people that's going to be kneeling this year. That's for sure. I mean, the NFL is pretty much, they're not acting like they were last year. That's for sure. Kaepernick's probably going to be a starting quarterback for whoever needs a quarterback. Whoever needs a quarterback, they're probably clamoring for Kaepernick right now because that's going to make them look good. It's just weird how, like, from one year to the other, nobody wanted to touch Kaepernick because of the controversy and all that behind it. And personally, I don't think Kaepernick wanted to be drafted or put on a team because I think he got more money from not being on the team from like Nike and shit. Yeah. Everybody who's like, I didn't really care too much about that whole thing. But when it came to Kaepernick, I mean, first off, when he was playing for the Niners, he has raw talent, but he needed somebody to guide him. I mean, obviously he got thrown into a position when it came to Alex Smith getting hurt and he went to the Super Bowl. But of course, it just the inexperience and the fact that he just didn't have focus. He had raw talent because the motherfucker could run. And he also had a good arm, but he lacked the focus. And it seemed like Harbaugh couldn't get him into that motion. So he wasn't like, I mean, everybody was thinking like he was like this great superstar. I mean, like he had raw talent, but he just didn't, I don't know, the mechanics of it all. I don't know. But I mean, that whole thing, I mean, everybody was just supporting him. And I'm like, man, this guy, if you notice with Kaepernick, watch like interviews with him like from years ago and then watch interviews from him like recently. He has more slang in his voice and then of course the fro, because he had to make himself look like he wasn't raised by rich white people. I mean, you talk about a guy who was privileged. Kaepernick was privileged. Jesus Christ. Anyways, that was my Kaepernick rant, but he'll end up on a team, and we'll see what happens. I want to see if like him, like keeping in shape and working out, because he has raw talent. So some coach just needs to aim him in the right direction and get him to like be like really, I don't know. It's really good, but I mean, it's just kind of funny how he was like the face of all that. And I'm like, dude, first off, you're half white and you were raised by rich white people. Don't even talk about like you had it hard growing up. You did not have it hard growing up. You could grow out your hair to make yourself look more urban, I guess, and start talking with a little more slang in your voice, but nobody. Yeah, exactly. I just canceled myself right now, but nobody's buying it. Well, a lot of people did, but yep. There you go. Screenshot it. Just got canceled because I'm not a big fan of all that stuff with Kaepernick, but I think he did have that raw talent that could have went somewhere when he was with the Niners, and it just didn't work out. And then I don't know. But anyways, so we'll see what happens with the Leah. It's going to be very interesting how they react to it when it comes to like movies that he's going to be in and stuff. So I don't know. I guess we'll see. Yep. There you go. Hashtag it right there. Hashtag it. Yeah. And it was funny too, because I remember when they were comparing Kaepernick to Russell Wilson, and they were comparing like their Instagrams. You had Russell Wilson that was like, he was going to like hospitals and visiting children and donating his time. And then you had Kaepernick, who was basically pulling a Jamie Foxx in Any Given Sunday, who was like taking pictures like with girls and showing like his new cars and shit like that. It was like, come on. Yeah, that's right. I'm acting like the sports junkie right now. What? Rich white people equals privilege? Anybody rich is privileged. I don't really subscribe to the whole white privilege thing. I'm more about green privilege. If you have money, hey, guess what? You have privilege. Come on. But anyways, then the last thing I kind of wanted to talk about, which was that Inception re-release that's happening on July 17th. Apparently, we're probably going to get Godzilla versus Kong and Dune footage. I mean, this is nothing really like too crazy. I just saw this from Comic Book Movie where they had this right here, where it says Inception re-release will reportedly feature first footage of Dune and Godzilla versus Kong. There's probably going to be some Wonder Woman 84 stuff as well. I don't know if there's going to be anything else, but because we're all kind of, hey, where's that Godzilla versus Kong trailer, which is probably going to show up during Comic-Con, hopefully, and then Dune, hopefully as well. But apparently on July 17th, we might get something, I don't know if it's going to be any kind of prologue thing or anything, but that would be cool if they showed like I don't know, a minute or two of Godzilla vs. Kong and then go right into some Dune. Maybe do a Dune prologue. I don't know. That'd be pretty sweet. I mean, can we? Can that happen, please? Oh, well. Get Dave Chappelle on the vodka stream. That'd be pretty sweet. He'd probably be already a couple pops deep, man. But yeah, so I know some of you guys are probably going to go. Are you going to go in your hazmat suit? Yeah. Come on. Don't even worry about it. What's probably going to happen, though, is you're probably going to have to wear a mask. They're probably going to have people wear a mask. And then, of course, there'll be seats that you can't sit in and stuff. So I'm going to experience Inception in the theaters. Yes. But yeah, you're probably going to have to do it, while breathing into a mask. Combine together and confuse the shit out of people. People will be like, wait a minute, what's going on here? There's like people with like a thing up their nose in a desert. And then all of a sudden you got these two like big, huge creatures fighting with each other. What is happening right now? I don't know. But it's okay. That would be pretty funny. I know, right? You could be there. Or yeah, wear a full body condom, whatever it is. I mean, one of those things, right? But hopefully that's all true. I could see it being true because there needs to be something that pulls you in, more than just, you could just watch Inception again on the big screen. Something else needs to, I don't know, they need to sweeten the deal a little bit. That's what needs to happen. They need to sweeten the deal. So you're only allowed to watch the movie on, with an AMC respirator. Ugh. Jeez, tell you what. But apparently theaters are only going to have 25% capacity. I don't care. It just means nobody's going to sit next to me. That's all. That's all I got. I mean, I don't mind that, right? I don't mind that at all. I always hate it. There's sometimes that happens too, especially when you have the assigned seating. You just never know. You're going to end up sitting next to somebody and they'll be looking at you all weird when you're by yourself and stuff. But I don't know. I like going to the movies by myself. I don't know about you guys. I find it relieving. It's my sanctuary. It's relaxing. So anyways, let me go ahead and okay, so let's go ahead and go to the tweets now. The tweet part of Film Junkie Live. So of course I asked you guys, what shall I discuss? And of course, Eric with a big long essay question. Hey Dave, breath in for this one. Breath in for this one. I think everyone upset about Batflick's Dick Grayson dying could find solace in Zack's better than Flashpoint, leading to Barry bringing a Nightwing from a desolate Earth into the DCU alongside a new Bruce Wayne, perhaps. Yeah, again, your imagination, you should just be a comic book writer, Eric. You should, because you have the fantasy brain that you have should be in the books, because there's just not enough time when it comes to the movies to do all that kind of stuff. So try to get a job writing some of these graphic novels. You'd be perfect for them. Comedic genius. What do you think will be different about the Flash in Zack Snyder's Justice League? Well, he's going to be a hero. That's for sure. We already know that he's going to turn back time. He's going to turn back time to save the group that we already know when the unity happens. He's probably not going to be as quippy, not going to be talking about brunch or anything. So that's a good one. I could say. So definitely going to be that. Whoops, lost my place here. There we go. Let's see. Nathan, it says right here, Marvel posted this about 1 hour after DC announced the Fandome. Okay, so yeah, you're going to get excited. There's going to be something live on Twitch when it comes to Marvel. They don't have a date or anything like that. It just says get excited. They're on Twitch. All right, so probably when it comes to Comic-Con, I guess they're going to do something on Twitch. Oh, that's you, Nate. Of course. Sorry. Let's see. TV's Phil. If you were directing a DCEU movie, what's a divisive decision you would make? Jesus, Eric, he's asking me. You don't need to answer other people's questions to me. If I was directing a DCU movie, what's a divisive decision you would make? Jeez, put me on the spot here, Phil. Dr. Phil, you can't do that. Trying to think, what one would I actually talk about? What would I actually direct? Maybe a Batman Beyond movie. Batman Beyond movie, a divisive decision. George Clooney instead of Michael Keaton as Batman. Bring back George Clooney. I don't know. I think I would want to direct the Batman Beyond movie, though. You know, cyberpunk, make it all that. Find inspiration from Blade Runner. What did Jester say? Wait for the dairy thanks. Okay, you're talking to somebody else. Okay, not talking to me. It's fine. You don't have to talk to me. Just kidding. But yeah, I don't know what divisive decision I'd make, though. I really don't. What's my favorite gangster film? Again, Eric, he's asking me. I mean, yeah, but Pulp Fiction is up there for sure. The Departed, Snatch. That's a gangster film. I think Snatch is, yeah, that's probably like up there. One of my favorite all-time movies. You know, I'm not talking about a porno, guys. I'm talking about the Guy Ritchie film, of course. If you haven't seen it, do yourselves a favor. It's a great film. It's in my opinion, the best Guy Ritchie film, of course. He looks like a boxer. Hey, look as far as this guy. That's my impression of Brad Pitt. Me and my buddy Kyle, we can go back and forth and be like, yeah, you look like a boxer. We just start reciting Brad Pitt lines through all that. And Jason Statham's in that where he doesn't fight anybody. It's funny because Jason Statham, I mean, before he became like this crazy action guy, I mean, he was in the 2 Guy Ritchie films and he didn't fucking like lay a hand on anybody, I don't think. Well, I think he kind of did, but it wasn't like Jason Statham punching and kicking and stuff like that. So I would say that. I don't know about you guys. Scarface, yeah. Goodfellas, of course. You know, those are, of course, the classics. You know, you got your Godfathers. I would say Goodfellas. You know what? I'm more about Godfather. I'm not like one of those guys. Oh my God! But Goodfellas, I think Goodfellas tops Godfather in my opinion. Anybody out there? Yeah. Is that new Guy Ritchie film on your wall? Yeah, it is. The Gentleman. It is. I really enjoyed The Gentleman. I highly suggest it. If you're a Guy Ritchie fan, that's Guy Ritchie back to form. It's a good flick. Go check it out. Best Jason Statham movie? I don't know. I have to think about that one. I'd probably Snatch. I'd say Snatch. Brooktop, get your tongue out of my asshole. Yeah, come on. Seats in a steering wheel. Casino. That's a good one, too. So, anyways, back to it. Let's see. Sinfinity. Feels like 30 years in the making. Yeah, Black Adam. Yeah, we already talked about this, that Dwayne Johnson's going to be doing a Black Adam. He's going to be doing a Black Adam panel. Then we got Sam. Oh, yeah. This is a good gift, by the way. Did we ever figure out if John Cleese filmed anything for Justice League? Yeah, what happened with that? Everybody was, and I think I even did a video. Everybody thought he was going to be Wintergreen, right? Like he was going to be hinted, or he was just going to have a little scene in Justice League, but he was going to be Wintergreen in the Batman movie, which made sense. He looked like the part. And I guess I forgot what he had like a stack of graphic novels. And I think, didn't he have a Batman book there or something? I can't remember. Should have found that image before, but then again, I didn't really see the question. So, but everybody was suspecting that he was playing Wintergreen. So I don't think he actually filmed anything. He hasn't said anything, right? So yeah. Hello down there. Yeah. Dominican Republic. I'm trying to figure out where that is in correlation to me. I don't know, but brace yourself. Indeed. Yes, exactly. You need to take your fantastical brain and do that because it's too much for the movies. Ooh, Crank. Yeah. I almost forgot about Crank. Yeah. Crank 1 and 2. I mean, talk about insane batshit crazy movies. Jesus. I just saw. Yeah. Anyways, Mr. Super Soups Batsy. Why Dick being the dead Robin is actually a genius move. Well, it's a genius move because when you think about it in context of the story, I mean, of course, that would drive Bruce into going insane and being like a killer, essentially. So, yeah, or just like losing his shit and branding people, and just slowly, losing trust. It kind of adds to his character. I mean, that's why you have that scene in there. That's why you have that scene in there when he's looking at his bat suit, with that cold stare. And then when he looks over at the Robin suit. It's like a constant reminder. And the fact that it's Dick Grayson and not Jason Todd, I mean, if you think about it, I mean, which Robin had the best relationship with Batman? Dick Grayson, of course. Not to mention, it's just bold as fuck. I mean, the man did kill Superman in the second movie. Right. So, I mean, there you go. And Nick, how dare you? You are a sexy woman, Nick, if you're out there. Jesus Christ. I swear this face app thing. Mr. Nick Tina right here, guys. Make sure you subscribe to, Well, now you definitely are a Nick Tina. That's for sure. So there you go, Nick, if you're out there. I don't know if you're there. I don't see you in here. Yeah, Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels. Yep, that's a good fucking movie too. That was Guy Ritchie's. That was like his first, right? That was before Snatch. Speaking of Snatch. Okay. And then Cooper asks, the high chances of Man of Steel sequel being announced at DC Fandom. I would say place your bets on it. I mean, if that's the perfect place to announce a Superman sequel or a Man of Steel sequel. Definitely is. So I'd put my money on that. Cut to from the map. Which verse of DC's Fandome are you most excited for? I think it was probably the U-verse. I think the U-verse, because I think that has to do maybe with YouTube. I don't know. Maybe they're gonna drop some shit. The Insider verse seems interesting too, because they'll probably bring out some insider information. So I didn't mind that. Oh boy. Now here we got me again. Look at how sexy I am, guys. For anybody who didn't see the images yesterday. I mean, this is where I'm hot. I'm hot as fuck right here. Right here, not so much. Right here, not so much. Right here, oh, that's just yeah. And like I said, now there's gonna be an argument of dick pics on my timeline. Yeah. But anyways, Davina. Looks like she's quiet, nerdy, millennial librarian, but with a secret wild side. She's read all 3 50 Shades books, and as a result, has some serious BDSM kinks. The question is, if you could meet your alternate universe feminine counterpart, would you smash? You're fucking gross. Justice League? What the hell kind of question is that? That's just totally wrong. I mean, you literally want me to fuck myself. Okay. Yes, I would. Hey, come on, it's hot. It's hot. Just kidding. Jesus Christ. Dirty. Just so dirty. So unbelievably dirty, man. I'll tell you what, guys. So dirty. What did I do, Nate? Uverse is for cosplay and fan art. Oh, okay, so that's what it is. All right. That's going to be kind of cool. Fan art's cool. So probably more the Insider then. Okay. So that's good. Yeah, no, I didn't say no to the question. Definitely did not. Oh, it's so terrible. Oops, that's not the right one. All right, let's keep going here. You sickos. Ah, crap. Lost my place. Hold on a sec. Let me get it back. Ah, what the hell? Come on, you stupid thing. You click in the wrong spot of Twitter, it just takes you to a different spot. All right, then we got Damon right here. I never knew the people had such a love for Richard Grayson. Then character is dead in one universe. Everyone loses their minds. Is story be told? And now we might get answers of what happened in Zack Snyder's Justice League. Zack hinted on his Vero that. So what's the problem? Yeah, you know how people are. They're all about the source material. They complain about the source material, but then they'll turn a blind eye when the MCU changes the source material. But what could he do? And people, of course. I mean, yeah. I mean, he was the essential Robin, the first Robin. I mean, a lot of people might not say it's his favorite Robin, but their favorite Robin, but whatever. And then of course, Lane. I think Lane, you're over there in the Twitcher sphere sometimes. The empty pod in the Kryptonian ship is worth a try, and especially when no one asked about it on a Man of Steel watch party held by Zach. the empty pod in the Kryptonian is worth a try. What do you mean worth a try? Like to ask him? Okay. Yeah. Didn't he hint at that it was Kara that came out of that thing or something like that? Did he not mention it during the watch? I didn't get to watch the watch because I was too busy working, sadly. But so that's what Seinfeld said, bro. Anyways, so there you go. That's all the Twitter. I'm trying to think of was there any mention about that? I don't think there was any mention about that. We are totally getting a Kryptonian in the Yuxas battle. I know. I wonder if it's going to be addressed in that history lesson. Maybe. I don't know. But if it's Kara, it's like, where has she been? Is she frozen in ice somewhere? Maybe. I don't know. That's what I was thinking about when we were watching Man of Steel over the weekend. I'm like, I mean, whoever was in that, did they just like freeze in the ice? Or she's with Yuxas? That'd be interesting. That would be definitely interesting. So, Superman, imagine whenever someone adapts Superman sweating bullets. Imagine all the Dave, who are all the confirmed characters in Reeves the Batman? I mean, there's Penguin. I don't know if Firefly was actually confirmed, but we know we got Penguin, Riddler, and obviously Catwoman. But I mean, Firefly was supposed to be in there, but no Harvey Dent yet. There hasn't been anything. Gordon, of course, but that's about it. And then, of course, Alfred. What if Darkseid caught Kara but needs the Codex to enslave her? See, you guys are thinking evil Kara. That's nothing bad. Nothing wrong with that. Maybe she was hiding amongst the tribesmen like Cal does. Yeah, could have been. It's going to be interesting, especially that history lesson. I mean, if it ends up being a mini series, I mean, you better believe that there's going to be a whole episode dedicated to that, a history lesson. And you just got to wonder how long that history lesson is going to be. And hopefully I hope it's like a half an hour long. It probably is, for all we know. I mean, I don't know if they're going to end up like making more, because all it is it's just VFX heavy. I don't know how much they were supposed to be in that, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. With Supergirl unfrozen thousands of years later ago, Yuxas doesn't need the Codex to enslave. Oh yeah, Boss Maroni. You're right. Totoro. Almost forgot about that. Totoro as Boss Maroni. So he's also in there too. So not bad. Was it 20,000? Yeah. I know. Was it like thousands or 20,000 years? It was thousands and thousands. Yeah, because then they said like the ice around the ship was like 20,000 years old or something like that. So I hope Matthew McConaughey plays Two-Face. All right. Ding. All right. Ding. All right. I remember that when what's his name did that, and then hey, what's up, Michele? Yeah, you made it. Runtime of JL chapters, over 4 hours, that's for sure. Oh yeah, wait, Maroni, or is he He's Falcone. Yeah, you're right, Falcone. Jeez, all right, it's time to end this. I'm like, my brain is farting here. The word is that Nolan gets 20% of the take. If it makes $1 billion, he clears $200 million. That's crazy to think about. Yes, let's have Danny DeVito as Darkseid. So anyways, guys, all right, I'm going to wrap this up. I appreciate you guys joining me as per usual. It's always fun to talk movies for a little bit. Hopefully nothing bad happens with Chris D'Elia and stuff. I mean, yeah, hopefully nothing bad. What that show finally dropped next year. There's going to be so much YouTube content covered. Oh yeah, it's going to be insane. It's going to be great. So many discussions, even right now, till we get to that point. That's what I'm loving, is the vodka stream, stuff like that. And speaking of the vodka stream, I'm going to remind you guys, vodka stream, of course, this Friday is going to be at 8 p.m. Pacific time. I'm going to have the Nerd Queens plus Wonder Meg on there, since they set up the whole Justice Con thing. We're going to talk about all that and talk about how that came to be, and maybe get some information of how what they plan on doing when it comes to Justice Con. So that'll be a lot of fun. So make sure you subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to the other channel too, with the Film Junkie Shots, which is just clips from the live show. Look forward to that. There's a gnat in here. I tell you what, fucking the heat always brings the gnats and the flies. Yeah. Anyways, make sure you subscribe. Follow me on the Sock Meds, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. And then, of course, Patreon down below, and shirts if you want to order them. Got some shirts. Get yourself a Film Junkie shirt or whatever. Anyways, guys, I love you, and we'll talk to you later.